Got a treat for you today, guys. I have happened upon a pair of the BaseBlocks P-bars. First impressions, like these are secondhand. I didn't get these new. They're heavy in the sense of, they're not like, oh, they're so heavy. They're heavy in the sense of you don't take these to the park. Like you could, if you had a ute or a van or something, a Jeep if you wanted to do that. They're too heavy to be like off to the park now. So these would more be something you would buy for home. The actual legs fold and they can pack out the way quite easy. Off the bat as well, you can think of two P-bars. They can be quite unstable. So what these offer is the ability to fix your P-bars together, and this will create more stability. I've got about 20 of these locking keys. Let's have a look at what they are capable of. The first thing I'm going to do is see how high they go. Oh, you've come out. This is as high as it goes, so part of me feels like this goes higher. Like, I know that this is to fix on. Yeah, now that wouldn't make sense. I'm thinking like you can add that like another structure, but you would die if you did that. I thought they went up to like here, but maybe I'm thinking of another product and this is like the mid-tier product. Let's fix them together. All right, this will be the best camera angle for you guys. Oh, well, that's the first one that's clicked confidently through. It's not promising. It's locked in. It's very rattly. I'll give it that, it's rattly. But it's one unit, which is good. I mean, I don't feel like I can like rip it. Well, maybe I could fuck it up if I really tried. If I dipped though, like, look at that. If I did a dip, weighted dip, look how the bars want to move out of the way. That's not reassuring. I don't know if that's a symptom of the product or the age, but it seems like the product. Okay, I'll do some dips. I am being quite strict on them, but I would expect that standard from BaseBlocks. When I was doing more dipping, I was dipping with 60 kilos. I was dipping 60 kilos on bars that bow out as I put pressure down, and you're under like good weight. So when things go, I guess, wrong from the context of stability, the P-bars might get pushed away. It's definitely a solvable problem that I don't feel these have done a good enough job at solving. You could see from this position, I can have my legs straight underneath me. Go deep. All right, I gotta dorsiflex the feet when I get to the bottom if I did full range of motion. But if I did like a street lifting type of dip, there's no issue with the feet touching, which is pretty good. Probably can't say that for many home P-bars. Let's look at the pull-ups. Maybe a bit narrower, like for chin-ups, that's fine. Maybe for pull-ups, it's a little bit narrower than some might want. I'm 178 centimeters, a little over 5'10". I have like very long arms. This is like a standard pull-up grip, if anything a little bit narrower than what I would want. It hit the mic, that's a con. This L doesn't feel like there's any risk of the P-bar tipping. Not many Cali athletes or bodyweight athletes would compromise an L or a tuck variation. They would find a different setup to be able to do that. There would be other solutions to just accepting that this is your setup. So not best for pull-ups. If I'm looking at this for a front lever, that's possibly another one that could be good because you can get good range of motion. Weight distribution feels fine in straddle and one leg. This could be perfect for some, could be a little bit thick for others. The grip of this, the thickness of this pole. It makes me want to, when I front lever, put my thumb over, which isn't normally how I would front lever. I think I would generally prefer to have the thumb under so that I can grip. It is a galvanized material, so it's quite grippy. And if I was having any issues with slipping when I was trying to do my front lever work, chalk would stick to this really well. Let's lower it and have a look at some of its other capabilities. Having to like take pieces apart adds a lot of time and kind of it feels like it disrupts the workout. Having lowered them down though, they definitely feel way more sturdy. So even though I'm giving these criticisms of these P-bars, and I'm talking portable P-bars, these are the sturdiest ones I've ever trained on. The only way you could get sturdier portable P-bars would be even firmer, locking it down firmer and heavier material, but then shipping costs and therefore the price of the product is going to skyrocket. It's a bit of a compromise. I think from what I have tried, portable P-bars, these are the best on the market, but I'm still not completely sold or happy with how stable they are for when they're at their highest. This is an acceptable level of sturdiness. Okay, so this feels pretty stable. Ooh, what's that? Yeah, I want to kick out the sewage pipeline while I'm trying the P-bars. All in all, I am a fan of Baseblocks equipment from afar. This is the first thing I've owned by them because they look like they're genuinely trying to innovate and solve problems that Cali and gymnastic strength athletes have. I think you see the limits of this thing, the higher you go. For me, like full disclosure, I was just given these. I didn't pay for them. If I was to consider buying these, they would have to tick a lot of boxes. And I think the context would be like, how much room do you have? How much time do you have? What are your exercise goals? And consider how much these things are going to tick those boxes. The more all-in-one this equipment could be, the more I would be interested in getting it. Doing dips, doing pulls, doing front lever, back lever, handstands, planche, and I felt comfortable to use this for all of those. It's a fantastic purchase for me. The things that this poses as problems, like the lack of stability and the inability to do like full range of motion pulls, I would probably not be spending money like full price on something like this, because I would believe I could just set up rings outdoors somewhere. I could go to a local park. And just keep in mind, my situation is being a coach at a gym that teaches adults how to train on rings and handstands and mobility and tumbling. So I have access to a lot of this stuff. So my desire to go out of pocket for something at home is probably quite low, probably lower than what you guys are watching this for to see if this is the right thing to buy. I would assume you guys do train at home, where this kind of thing would have a lot more use for you. The actual make of these, like, it does feel good quality. I think there are some engineering things that could be improved upon to make this a little bit more seamless. Like I said, something to do with like clipping and raising rather than having to pull all these pins out, possibly losing some pins. If it is a good all-in-one for you, I think the price is very, very reasonable. If you are only getting them for dips, you might be somewhat. If you dip here, you'll be fine. If you go high, you'll probably be a little bit compromised in how hard you feel you can push your dip with confidence. Any other questions, guys? Let me know down in the comments. Yeah, ultimately, I'm a fan of Baseblocks and the innovations that I can see that they're trying to do. And happy to have this product as another tool for me to refer to. And let me know if there's any other equipment that you want me to have a look at. Give my 2 cents. Got a lot of things to say about equipment, it seems. And parks. Alright, I'll see you for the next video.